Hello, myself Manoj Bundela, working as an assistant professor in Suresh Gyan Vihar University. So today we will discuss about the post-harvest management and value addition of fruits and vegetables. So the first topic is introduction and importance of post-harvest technology in horticulture crops. So first we will discuss the needs of post-harvest management. As we know, there is a huge loss of fruits and vegetables due to improper post-harvest management. The post-harvest losses result in the big gap between the production and availability. The post-harvest technology does not get adequate attention in India. Greater emphasis required in post-harvest and processing. The total post-harvest losses in fruits and vegetables is 5 to 16% estimated. As compared to the other countries, in India the post-harvest losses are so much. So we have to reduce the post-harvest losses. So how we can reduce the post-harvest losses? We can reduce the post-harvest losses by we can utilize the fruits and vegetables in processing industries. Because in India only 2% of fruits and vegetables are processed. So if we increase the processing area, if we more process the fruits and vegetables, so what will happen? We will reduce the post-harvest losses. Next is importance of post-harvest management. So as we know that India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables. Being a fruits and vegetables are rich source of carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, dietary fibers, constitute an important part of daily diet. A considerable amount of fruits and vegetables produced in India is lost due to improper post-harvest operations. As a result, there is a considerable gap between the gross production and net availability. The post-harvest losses of fruits and vegetables are very high in India. It is almost 5 to 16%. About 10 to 15% fruits and vegetables are stable and decay, lowering their market value and consumer acceptability. Because whenever we go to the market, the consumers we will purchase the only fresh fruits and vegetables. If the fruits and vegetables if they are affected by some disease or some pest, if the size of the fruits and vegetables is not good, that is not accepted by the consumers. Minimize the losses can be increase their supply without bringing additional land under cultivation. Improper handling and storage causes physiological damage due to tissue breakdown. The mechanical losses includes bruising, cracking, cuts, microbial spoilage by fungi, bacteria, whereas, bac- whereas physiological losses include changes in respiration, transpiration, pigments, organic acid, and flavor. Next is nutritional value of fruits and vegetables. So as we know that fruits and vegetables are rich source of vitamins, carbohydrates, proteins, calcium, iron and calorific value. So we will discuss in this slide that which fruits is rich source of which vitamins or carbohydrates. So first, the rich source of vitamin A is mango. It contains the highest vitamin A 4800 international unit per 100 gram. In case of vegetables, the bathua leaves contain highest vitamin A. Second is vitamin B1. The highest vitamin B1 content is in cashew nut and in vegetables it is in chilies. Vitamin B2. The highest vitamin B2 content in bale. Second is papaya in fruits. In vegetables, fenugreek leaves. Vitamin C content. The highest vitamin C content is present in Barbados cherry. And in case of vegetables, the coriander leaves. Carbohydrate content. The highest carbohydrate content present in apricot and in case of vegetables, it is present in tapioca. In case of protein, the highest protein is present in cashew nut, and in case of vegetables, it is present in pea, fat. The highest fat content is present in walnut. In case of vegetables, it is present in potato. Fiber content. The highest fiber content is present in fig. In case of vegetables, it is present in potato. Calcium content. The highest calcium content is present in lychee. In vegetables, highest calcium content present in agatha leaves. Phosphorus. The highest phosphorus content is present in almond. In case of vegetable, it is present in amaranthus leaves. Iron. The highest iron content is present in tarunda leaves. In case of vegetables, it is present in amaranthus. Calorific value. The highest calorific value is 687 calorific per 100 gram is in walnut. In case of vegetables, the highest in tapioca. These are the rich source of vitamins, different fruits and vegetables and their rich source. Next is important site of post-harvest process. As I told you that in India almost 15 to 20% fruits and vegetables are losses. So where is the main site of losses of fruits and vegetables in India? As we already know that in India, the maximum fruits and vegetables they are grown in farmers area. In farmers, they are living in village, and in village there is no proper transportation facilities are available. Due to that, the transportation losses are highest. It is 30 to 40%. In farmers field during the time of harvesting of the fruits and vegetables, the fruits and vegetables will get damaged. So that losses is 15 to 20%. After harvesting, the fruits and vegetables are packed into the containers. After packaging, during the time of packaging also, some fruits and vegetables are losses. It is also 15 to 20%. After that, we will go to the transportation. The transportation losses is 30 to 40%. So it is highest. After that, marketing. In marketing, we also 30 to 40% fruits and vegetables are losses. So how we lose in transportation means in village area when we transport the fruits and vegetables from one village to the city. So what will happen? The road facilities are not available due to the improper availability of the road facilities will transport by the lorries. And if they transport by the lorries, so it will get damaged. Marketing due to the not proper availability of market means the fruits and vegetables they are reached to the market. But what will happen after reaching to the market? There is a means all farmers they are bringing the same product in market. So what will happen? The all farmers they will not sell their product. So remaining product what they will do? They will dump in market only. So that is also comes under the losses. This in these tables you can see it will show the losses of different fruits in different area. This is losses of fruits in losses of vegetables in different areas. Next is nature and causes of post-harvest losses. The post-harvest food losses is defined as the measurable qualitative and quantitative food loss along the supply chain, starting at the time of harvesting till it consumption or other end uses. Means after harvesting of the fruits and vegetables till it reach to the consumers. Till that, whatever the losses are there, there is two type of losses. One is qualitative. In qualitative losses, what will happen? The quality of the fruits and vegetables will be reduced and it will be not accepted by the consumers. So if it will not accepted by the consumers, then it will go into the losses only. Second is quantitative losses. Quantitative losses means what will happen? Sometimes there is a huge production of particular crop. Like in some time there is a huge production of onion. So that time what happen? The price of the onion will be reduced. Means the price of the onion will be 1 rupees kg, 2 rupees kg like this. It will reduce very low. So what farmers they will do? They will not sell it to the market. They will take it to the market. The transportation charges will be more. So what they will do? They will not sell into the market and it will go into the loss. So there is a two type of losses, qualitative and quantitative. Quality means the quality is not good and quantitative means the quantity is more. The causes of post-harvest losses can be divided into different categories. So there is a four categories in that we can define the post-harvest losses. The first is metabolic. As we know that all the horticulture crops are live organs. Live organs means the respiration process will be continuous. So respiration process involved means they will take the carbohydrates they will take, then the respiration will be occurs. The natural process of respiration involves the breakdown of the food reserve. Means what will happen in our body also carbohydrate is there. So the breakdown of the carbohydrate will be start and we will get the energy. Same in case of fruits. So whatever the carbohydrate present in their fruits, it will get breakdown, and whatever the reserve foods are there, it will get breakdown, and aging will be aging of the organs. Like we will go to the age like 50 years, 60 years like this. Like same in the case of fruits also. Aging will be occur and it will reduce the means it will consider the losses. Second one is mechanical. Mechanical losses means the fruits and vegetables as we know they are tender, they are very fresh. So when we go to the transport from one area to the another area, means we can say they are very perishable in nature. So when we transport them into the one area to the another area, then what will happen? Due to the perishable nature, there will be different injuries will be occurs because the market facilities are not good. So what will happen? The when we transport into the one area to the another area, so what will happen? There is a mechanical injuries will be occurs due to the poor handling. Means we will not handle the fruits and vegetables. So what will happen? The mechanical injuries will be occur. Or unsuitable containers means we will pack into the any containers. We can use a particular containers for the particular fruits and vegetables. There is a particular containers are there, but what will happen? We will not use that containers. We will take them into the any containers. So what will happen? They will get damaged. Next is improper packaging and transportation can easily cause bruising. If we not pack properly and we not have the proper transportation facilities, so what will happen? It will cause the bruising. Bruising means the fruits will come in contact with the other fruits, and then what will happen? It will not accepted by the consumers. Cutting, breaking, impact, wounding, and other form of injury. So these all are concerned in the mechanical injury. Third one is developmental losses. Developmental losses means what will happen? It includes the sprouting, rooting, and seed germination. So what will happen like in case of potato? If we not store the potato in a particular time, particular means we will use the malic acid. If we not store that, then what will happen? After some time, the sprouting will be start in potato. If the sprouting will be start, then it will be not accepted by the consumers. Sometime in onion also in onion what will happen? The rooting will be start and sprouting will be start. That is not accepted by the consumers. So like this, what we have to do? We have to store them into the particular manner so that there is a sprouting will not occur, rooting will seed germination will be not start. Next is parasitic disease. So what will happen due to the high post-harvest losses? High post-harvest losses are caused by the inversion of fungi, bacteria, insect, and other organisms. Microorganisms they will attack the fresh fruits and vegetables and they will spread very quickly. So like there is if there is attack of some particular disease in a particular fruits and vegetables, so what will happen? It will be spread very fast and it will get damage to the other fruits also. Then, like we can store the fruits and vegetables in our godown or anywhere we can store. If one fruit is affected by a disease, then it will be spread to the all fruits, and then it will be cause the damage to the all fruits, and it will not accepted by the consumers. Next is physiological deterioration. Physiological deterioration means fruits and vegetable cells are still alive after harvesting and continue their physiological activity. The physiological disorders may occur due to the mineral deficiency, low or high temperature injury, or undesirable atmospheric conditions, such as high temperature. Physiological deterioration can also occur spontaneously by the enzymatic action, leading to the over-ripening and senescence. Means what will happen after harvesting of the fruits and vegetables? They or when the fruits and vegetables that are in plants only, that time what will happen? If we not apply a particular nutrient, or if the temperature is more, or if the temperature is low, then what will happen? There is a cause of physiological disorder. If the physiological disorder means the shape and size of the fruits and vegetable will be changed. If the shape and size of the fruits and vegetable will be changed, then it will be not accepted by the consumers. Next is lack of market demand. Due to the poor planning and inaccurate production of and market information, may lead to the overproduction of certain foods and vegetables, which can't be sold in a time. Means what will happen? Sometimes we will like sometimes there is a huge production of onion, sometimes there is a huge production of potato. But that time what will happen? The market price of the onion and potato will be very less. And if the market price is very less, then what will happen? It will means farmers they will not get the benefit. Means how much they have spent, they will not get that much money only. So what they will do? They will just dump into their farm itself because the transportation, if they transport that from one area to the another area, the price is more and it will be not accepted by the means if they will reach to the market also the farmers will means consumers will not purchase it, so it will not accepted by the consumers. Next is others losses include the lack of clear concept of packaging house, lack of awareness among the growers, contractors, and even in the policymakers. Lack of infrastructures, like there is no infrastructures are not available, proper infrastructures are not available. Unorganized marketing means the marketing will be not organized, means not in a proper manner. Lack of late realization of importance, like whatever the importance, like a particular fruits and vegetable have some particular importance that we don't know, and after that we will realize that it has very so much of importance. Wide gap between the technology available or means there's a different technologies are that is developed by the different scientists. That the scientists from IRA they will develop the different technologies, but that technologies will not reach to the consumers. So it will not reach to the consumers, then it will not reach to the farmers. Then what will happen? It will not adopted by the farmers, and there is no use of that technology. If or sometime what will happen? Like now I am developing one technology, so it will reach to the farmers after very long time. That is also not accepted by the. That is also not good. Means when we develop any technology, that time only it will reach to the farmers. So they will use it in a proper manner. Absence of pre-cooling storage. In India, the storage facilities are not available. Due to the improper availability of storage facilities, we can't store the fruits and vegetables. And if we can't store the fruits and vegetables, then the fruits and vegetables will be going to the process. So these all are comes under the post-harvest losses. Next is impact of post-harvest losses. So what is the impact of post-harvest? Means if the post-harvest losses will be more, then what will happen? The post-harvest losses of horticulture crops affect both nutritious nutritious status of the population and economy of the country. Nutritious status means, as we know, there is daily requirements of fruits and vegetables for a particular person. Like me, I have to means I have daily needs, means daily that much of fruits and vegetables I have to eat. But what is happening? That fruits and vegetables are not available to the whole people. So after that, what will happen? They will cause some malnutrition or some like these diseases will be caused by. Fruits and vegetables are rich source of vitamin and minerals, as we already know, and they are essential for the human nutrition. These are wasted in transit for the transport of consumers, represents a quan- losses in the quantity of valuable foods. This is important not only in the quantitative term but also in the point of view of qualitative nutrition. Next is economy. So as we know that if the fruits and vegetables are produced more, so it will be consumed by the more consumed by the their means human beings. And if that fruits and vegetable we will sell into the processing industries, then what will happen? If it will go into the processing industry, there is a development of processed product, and that processed product will be sold into the other countries. If they sell into the other countries, we will get more other currencies. If we get the more other currencies, it will raise our economy also. Like careless harvesting and rough handling of perishable fruits and scares the skin, thus reducing the quality and market price. Such damage produce also fails to attract the international buyers. Means if there is a damaged fruits and vegetables are there, so that is not accepted by the international buyers. Means international buyers they will not purchase that. If they will not purchase that, so our economy will be reduced. We will not get more foreign currency. This is ultimately result in the huge economic losses to the country. For the improving the situations, it is essential to create awareness among the growers, farm workers, managers, traders, and exporters about the extent of losses being incurred and their economic consequences. We have to develop the basic infrastructures. We have to develop the storage facilities, grading, transportation, packaging, marketing facilities, technical expert we can get. So what will happen? It will reduce the post-harvest losses, and we can sell it to the more into the other countries. Next is technologies to minimize the post-harvest losses. As we know that fruits and vegetables are perishable in nature. So perishable in nature means we can't store them for the longer period of the time. So if we want to store them, we have to store them in a proper manner. Otherwise, in normal temperature, normal daytime, we can't store them for the longer period of the time. So scientific harvesting and are the practical way to reduce the losses due to the physical damage. Spoilage due to the insect damage and microbial growth. Various protocols are standardized and available to adoption to get the best result, which will give the economic benefit. Similarly, proper storage conditions with suitable temperature and humidity are needs to lengthen the storage life and maintain the quality once the crop has been cooled to the optimum storage temperature. Greater great emphasis needs to be given on the training of the farmers, creation of infrastructures for the cold chain with a common facilities for sorting, grading, packaging, post-harvest treatment in all the major markets. Some technologies I will explain you like waxing. So waxing means we have to do the wax coating outer surface of the fruits and vegetables. So what will happen? It will reduce the respiration rate. If the respiration rate will be reduced means we can increase the shelf life of the fruits and vegetables. Like you can see in the apple, whatever the apple is coming in market. So outer skin you can see the white. So that white is wax coating. So that wax coating will be increase the shelf life of the fruits and vegetables, but it will be harmful for the human beings also if we not wash them properly. Next is evaporative food storage. So it is a short-term storage of fruits and vegetables at farm level. Means we in farm only we can develop a one evaporative cooling chamber. Means storage facilities we can develop and we can store the fruits and vegetables in that for a particular time. It helps the farmers to get the better returns of their produce. In this structures, the horticulture crops reduce the shriveling and extend their storage life. Pre-packaging. Pre-packaging means the technology controls the rate of respiration, rate of transpiration and respiration, and hence the keeps the commodity fresh condition both as imminent and low temperature. It can able to bring the revolutionary progress in our trades practice and also benefit the consumers and the producers because of its low cost and ready availability. Pre-packaging means before we have to sell into the market, we have to do a proper packaging. So if we do the proper packaging, so it will reduce the respiration rate and it will increase the shelf life. Next is cold storage. So we will develop a cold storage. In cold storage, we will eat the fruits and vegetables, and due to the low temperature, the respiration rate will be reduced, and it will delay the ripening of the fruits and vegetables. Next is modified atmospheric packaging. So this is also one type of packaging material we can use. In this, what we have to do, this packaging modified atmospheric packaging considered composition inside the package by respiration. The technology is successfully extended by the shelf life of the like Cavendish banana, carrot, capsicum. In normally they are used in this. So what we have to do in this technology, we have to use the we have to use the low density polythenes we use. Means we cover fruits and vegetables by the low density polythenes. So what will happen if we cover it by the low density benefit? So the means when we transport into the one area to the another area, so what will happen? We can store it for the longer period of the time. Using this technology, the fruits can be transported to the different market in refrigerated sea containers and the temperature C using optimum low temperature. Means in low temperature we have to transport. Means first we have to do. Low density polythene coating we have to do. In bags we have to keep the fruits and vegetable, and in low temperature we will transport into the one area to the another area. So it will increase the shelf life of the fruits and vegetables. Next is controlled atmospheric storage. It is the based on the principle of maintaining an artificial atmosphere in storage room. In storage room, what we have to do? CA storage means what we have to do. As we know that the fruits and vegetables they will take the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. So what we have to do in CA storage in storage house, we will increase the more carbon dioxide content and we will reduce the oxygen content. So if the carbon dioxide content is more, then the fruits and vegetables they will not get the oxygen. If they will not get the oxygen, the respiration process will be reduced and it will increase the storage life that we have to do. In this, the fruits in this method of storage is very effective when the combined with the low temperature storage. Means we will reduce the oxygen, increase the carbon dioxide, and we will increase temperature also we can reduce. So we can store it for the longer period of the time. So this is called as CA storage, controlled atmospheric storage. Next is cold chain. So normally what we have to do when we have to transport the fruits and vegetables from one area to the another area, we have to keep them into the cold chain. Means cold storage house only we have to keep and in that only we have to transport. It helps in the reducing the wastage of and retention of quality of the community. Means from the farmer's field only we have to keep into the cold storage and transport into the market. Next is irradiation. So it is the newer technology that can be gainfully employed during the storage to reduce the post-harvest losses, extend the shelf life of the fruits and vegetables. So in the eradication, what we have to do, we have to expose the fruits and vegetables from the energy radiation, like gamma rays. We have to expose the fruits and vegetables from the gamma rays. So if we are exposed to the gamma rays, then what will happen? It will delay the ripening. First, second, what will happen? Whatever the attacks, there is attack of some fruit flies are there in citrus, in mango seed weevils are there, papaya fruit flies there. That is also we can continue. If their egg are present in that fruit, that they will also get die. So we can reduce the spoilage also by this. Next is edible coating. Edible coating means like we have to coat the fruits and vegetables by protein, polysaccharides, or liquids. So what will happen if we coat that with this? What will happen? It will means when we consume that. So what will happen? We will get the benefit of the fruits also. Whatever the nutritional value that fruits are there, that also we will get. And these coatings they will also not harmful for the our bodies. So they not only minimize the post-harvest losses but also need the energy intensive operations and controlled atmospheric storage. They can control the migration of gases, moisture, oil, fat, solutes, as well as retain the volatile flavoring compound. An edible coating improves the structural integrity and mechanical handling and carry products so that they help to maintain the quality, inhibit microbial growth and causing the deterioration of products. Others we can use the facilities services like grading, washing, cleaning, scientific harvesting, and the like in respect to the perishable fruits and vegetables in the farm. In the farm only we have to do the grading, washing, and cleaning so that we can transport into the next is cold storage facilities should be extended to the tropical. Means cold storage facilities are only available for the temperate fruits and vegetables. So we will extend it to the tropical fruits and vegetables also. Because in tropical fruits and vegetables also we can store them for the longer period of the time. Handling protocols should be established for the crop other than mango citrus grapes. Means mango citrus grapes handling protocols are available. Means after harvesting how we handle the particular fruits and vegetables. So like this we have to extend it for the other fruits and vegetables also. The issue relating to the increasing the shelf life horticulture produce need to the test. So these are the different methods that we use for to reduce the minimize the post harvest losses. Next is appropriate packaging material for the export of fruits and vegetables. And the modified atmospheric packaging should be done. Modified atmospheric packaging has so much benefit. Means we can change the temperature. Value addition needs to the view. Value addition needs to be viewed in a wider perspective than processing to ensure the better returns of the product producer and farmers. Besides the providing the better quality of the means we have to give the better products also we have to give the better quality. So we have to discuss three institutes are there that is work in the post harvest technology. They are present in India. So first is Central Food Technology Research Institute (CFTRI). It is present in Mysore, Karnataka. Second institute, Central Institute for the Post-Harvest Engineering and Technology. It is present in Ludhiana, Punjab, and Food Preservation and Canning Institute. It is present in Lucknow, UP. So that's all for today class. Next we will discuss in next class. Thank you. Good morning all. So myself Manoj Bundela, Assistant Professor Suresh Gyan Bihar University, Jaipur. So today we will discuss about the canning and concept and standard. Canning of fruits and vegetables. So the content of the slides is introduction about the canning, principle of canning, food that are canned, canning processing, spoilage of canned product, containers for packing of canned product, equipment used in canning process. First one is introduction. So canning is defined as the preservation of foods in hermetically sealed containers and usually implies heat treatment as the principal factor in prevention of spoilage. So normally what we have to do hermetically sealed packed containers we have to borrow means in box. We can use the boxes, we can use the containers that are hermetic means the air will not go inside that containers. So that we can air will not go and any bacteria fungi will not go inside that containers. So like this we have to seal the containers. Canning was invented by Nicholas Appert in 1910, so also termed as appetization. So canning is also known as appetization. Food that are canned. So normally there are three types of foods that are normally we have to go for canning. So it is based on the pH of the food. Like first one is low acid foods. In low acid foods, the pH is 5 to 6.8 and it is mainly used for the meat, fish, poultry, dairy. This large group is commonly referred to as the low acid group because the pH content is 5 to 6.8. Next is acid foods, which the pH is 4.5 to 3.5 means pH is 4.5 to 3.7 means the pH is less, so acidity is more. The fruits such as pear, orange, apricot, tomatoes fall in this class. Next is high acid foods. So high acid food such as pickled product and fermented foods. The pH is 3.72 down to 2.3 means 2.3 3.7 pH. The fruits that is comes under the high acid foods like jam, jellies are classified into the high acid foods. So these are the different types of foods based on their acidity. Principle of canning. The major principle of canning is to reduce the spoilage of microorganisms within a container by the means of heat. Means when we pack the foods into a containers, so there is a chance of spoilage in them. We have to reduce the spoilage by using the heat. That is the main principle of canning. Its canning process. In canning process, first we have to go for selection of fruits and vegetables. After that, we will go for grading. Grading based on size shape, we have to go for grading. Then we go for washing of the fruits. Then we go for peeling. Means after the skin we have to remove. After that cutting, we have to cut into the small parts. Next we go for blanching. Blanching means we keep the fruits and vegetables in hot water for some time. Then after that we will go for cooling, peeling and syrup. Filling and syrup or grinding. We can use the syrup solution or brine solution. After this, we go for exhausting. Exhausting means whatever the air is present in that air we have to remove. Means in the container, some air is remaining in that container. We will not fill the complete container. So that air we have to remove. Then we go for sealing. We have to seal that. Then processing, cooling, and storage. And mango slices. How we prepare the canned mango slices? So we have to select the ripe mango fruits. After that, we go for washing of the fruits. After washing, we will go for peeling. Peeling means after the skin we have to remove, we remove the seeds. Cut into the longitudinal slices. Then we cut into the slices. Filling in the plain can container syrup containing 40-degree bricks and 0.3% acidity. Means we will keep into the syrup solution. In that the 40 degrees the sugar syrup content and 0.3% is acetic acid we have. After that we will go for exhausting. Exhausting means we use the 82 to 85 degrees centigrade temperature for 6 to 10 minutes. So whatever the air is present in that it will go exhausted means it will be removed. Then we go for seaming. After that we will go for processing. So processing in 100 degrees centigrade temperature for 30 minutes we will go for processing. Next is cooling. After cooling, next is storage. So these are the cans you can see in that mango slices we can store. Next is process. So in process, I already told you the flow chart. So according to that flow chart only we will start. So first process is selection of the fruits and vegetables. So fruits and vegetables should be absolutely fresh. Means whatever the fruits we have to select, they are fresh. Fruits should be ripe but firm and uniformly mature. Overripe fruits should be rejected because they are infected with microorganisms and give a poor quality product. Unripe fruits should be rejected because they are generally shriveled and tough on canning. Means normally we have to select the fruits which are ripe but firm and uniform mature fruits we have to select. Unripe fruits, overripe fruits, that all we have to reject. All vegetables except tomatoes should be tender. Whatever the vegetable we have to select, we have to select the tender. Tomatoes should be fully ripe and on deep red color. Whatever tomato we have to select, that is fully ripe and deep red color. Fruits and vegetables should be free from dirt, means dust are not there, any dirty product, anything is not there. They should be free from the blemishes, insect damage, and mechanical injury. Sometimes what will happen, there is attack of some insect, so that are free from that insect damage, mechanical, there will be not any mechanical injuries, and there is no any damage around there. Like this, we have to select the fruits and vegetables. Second is grading. The selected fruits and vegetables are graded according to the size and color to obtain the uniform quality. So normally if we select the fruits, if we not go for grading, then what will happen? The quality will be not uniform because some fruits are small size, some fruits are big size. If we make the slices, that is also some are small, some are big. So to make the uniform quality, what we have to do, we have to go for grading. This is done by hand or by machine such as screw grader or roller grader. So we can by hand we can go for grading or we can use the screw grader we can use or we can use the roller. Fruit like berries, pulp and cherries are graded whole. Like berries are small size berries are there. So that complete and cherries that complete we have to select. Means in that we have to not go any grading. While peaches, pear, apricot, mangoes, pineapples are generally graded after cutting into the pieces or slices. So in mango and in these we have to do first we make the slices and after that we go for grading. Next is washing. It is important to remove the pesticide spray residues and dust from the fruits and vegetables. So normally what will happen, the farmers they will grow the fruits and vegetables and they will spray the pesticides. And that pesticides are remain in the outer surface of the fruits and vegetables. So what we have to do before we go for before we go for canning, we have to go for washing of the fruits. So that whatever the pesticide sprays there, whatever the chemicals are present in that fruits and that we have to remove. 1 gram of soil contains 1012 force of microorganisms. Therefore, removal of microorganisms by washing with water is essential. In 1 gram, so we have to remove. Fruits and vegetables can be washed in different ways. Root crops that loosen in soil are washed by soaking into the water containing 25 to 50 ppm of chlorine. So normally root vegetables like carrot, radish, potato, and turnip. So these all are what we have to do. We have to keep them into the 25 to 50 ppm of chlorine solution, and then we go for washing. Other method of washing are spray washing, steam washing. So these are the different methods we can use for washing. Next is peeling. Peeling means normally we remove the outer layer of the fruits and vegetables. Outer skin we have to remove. If the seeds are present, that seeds we have to remove. That is called as peeling. So peeling we have to do by different methods. Like we can use the hand peeling. By the hands we have to remove the outer skin. Steam peeling we can use. Mechanical peeling is also available. Mechanically they will peel the fruits and vegetables. And lay peeling we have to use. So these are the four methods we use for the peeling. After peeling, next is cutting. The pieces of the size required for the canning are cut. Seed, stone, and core are removed. So we cut the fruits and we remove the seed, stone, or core we have to remove because that is not used for the canning purpose. Some fruits like pulp, which the seeds cannot be taken out easily, are canned whole. Means in some fruits completely we have to use. So in that what we have to do, if we are using the completely means we have to not take out the any score and all we have to not take out. Next is blanching. Blanching is usually done in case of vegetables. Blanching is normally done in case of vegetables only by exposing them into the boiling water or steam by 2 to 5 minutes, followed by cooling. Means what we have to do, we have to expose the vegetables into the hot water. After exposing to the hot water, we have to means keep them into the cool temperature because first we give the hot temperature, then we give the cool temperature. What is the importance of blanching? So blanching is most of the plant enzymes which are toughness, discoloration, mustiness of flavors, softening, and lose the nutritive value. Reduces the number of microorganisms by means such as 99% means if we keep the vegetables into the hot water then what will happen whatever the microorganisms are there that we have to reduce means it will be reduced almost 99%. After that we have to go for cooling. If we are keeping into the hot solution then we go for cooling. So after blanching the vegetables are dipped in the cool cold water cold water for the better handling and keeping them into the good condition. So just after then blanching means normally we use hot water. After that we will keep into the cold water. Why we keep into the cold water? So that we can easily handle that. What are there means it is difficult to handle. Next is filling. Before filling, can are washed with hot water and sterilized. So whatever the can we are using, first we have to wash them, then we go for sterilization. Automatic automatic large can filling machines are used in advanced countries. But the choice layers of fruits are normally filled by hand to prevent the bruising in India. Hand filling is common practice. So normally in other countries like in developed country, they use the machines they use for filling. But in India normally we can use the hand filling only. After filling, covering with syrup or brine is done, and this process is called syruping or brining. After complete filling, we have to keep the syrup or brine solution. Head space left inside the ranges of 0.32 centimeter to 0.47. So, like if you purchase any bottled product, like any cold drink, if you purchase in the market, so you can see that some space are there in that. That is called as some space means they are not completely filled. There is some space are there. That is called as head space. So we have to keep that head space. If we not keep that head space, so there is a attack means the air will means there is a chance of spoilage of that particular product. So we have to keep the head space and we have to remove the oxygen content in that headspace and we add the next is exhausting. The process of removal of air from the fan is known as exhausting. So we have to remove the air because we have to keep the headspace. From that headspace, we have to remove the air. After filling and heating or clinching, exhausting is essential. Means after filling, we have to keep the lid in that. We have to add the lid in that, and then we have to go for exhausting. So it is the major advantage of exhausting are corrosion of the thin plate and pin holding during storage is avoided. Minimize the discoloration by preventing the oxidation because if the oxygen is present in that oxygen due to that oxygen the discoloration will be occur. So to we can control that. Help in better retention of vitamins, particularly vitamin C. Prevent the means normally vitamin C means it will be we can't store the vitamin C for longer period of time. To maintain that we have to go for this. Prevent the building of tents when stored in hot climate and at high altitude. Reduce the chemical reactions between the containers and content. Sometimes what will happen if we not use a particular container, so the chemical reaction will be occurs between the containers and the can, and they will damage the means our product. Prevents the development of excessive pressures and strain during the sterilization. Exhausting method we two methods we use the thermal exhausting like steam or vacuum we use and mechanical exhausting we use the machine vacuum we use. After exhausting we have to go for sealing. Immediately after exhausting the cans are sealed airtight by means of can sealer. So we use the can sealer. With the help of can sealer we have to seal the can airtight. In case of glass jars or rubber ring, should be placed between the mouth of the jar and the lid so that it can be sealed airtight. Glass jar or rubber ring should be placed. During the sealing, the temperature should not fall below 74. Means the sealing temperature is 74 degrees centigrade we have to maintain. It is not less than 74 degrees centigrade. After sealing, we have to go for processing. The heating of the foods by preserving is known as processing. Heating of the foods for preserving is known as processing. Means after bleeding means everything we have to get. Then again we have to provide the heat. The can must be processed or heat treated immediately after closing, hermetically sealed at suitable time and temperature. Food to be canned is treated on the one hand by bacterial spoilage if under process, and on the other hand, danger of lower the nutritive quality by overheating. So normally what we have to do when we go for processing, so hence normally we have to do there is a chance of bacterial spoilage or sometimes nutritive value will be reduced if there is a overheating. So normally we have to do the a particular heating only. If the overheating will be there, it will reduce the quality of our product. Like vegetative bacteria are killed in 80 degrees centigrade temperature for 30 minutes. The vegetative bacteria. Spore forms at temperature of 1110 degrees centigrade by 30 minutes. For destroying the spores, we use the 121 degrees centigrade temperature for 3 minutes. These are the three temperatures and their timing. After processing, we have to go for cooling. So as I told you, the processing temperature is so much. It is processing temperature. I told you it is means above 74 degrees centigrade temperature we are using. Means 80 degree, 110 over 21 degrees centigrade. So after that, we have to cool that. So immediately after processing, the can are cooled in water to a temperature of 36 to 42 to avoid the thermophilic spoilage or can rest. So thermophilic spoilage reduce करने के लिए we keep means we have to reduce the temperature 36 to 42. If the cans are cooled much below 36 degrees centigrade, they may not dry truly and resting well reject. So 36 degrees maximum, not less than 36 and not more than 42. If the cans are cast at temperature of more than 42, the thermophilic spoilage may occur. If the temperature is more than 42 means thermophilic spoilage due to more temperature, and if less than 36 means there is a rusting where will be occurs. After that, we will go for storage. After labeling the can, they should be packed in a storage wood, storage wooden cases or corrugated cardboard cartons and stored in a cool or dry place. Store wooden case we can use, or we can use the cardboard box. The outer surface of the can should be dry, as even small trace of the moisture sometimes reduces the rusting. Storage of can at high temperature should be avoided, as it shortens the shelf life of product and often leads to formation of hydrogen swell. So these are the different swell we will study next chapter, means next phase. So that will be occurs the temperature is high. So these are the swell I told you. Spoilage of canned product. So there is a four types like soft swell, hard swell, flippers, spring, springer, and leaker. Soft swell means a can that is left on the both ends, but not so tightly that the end can't be pushed in some time in somewhat with a thumb pressure. Hard swell means a can that is so tightly plugged on the both ends that the ends can't be pressed in. Means we have to tightly in both sides. Soft swell means only one side, at both sides. Flippers. A can whose end normally looks flat but flip out when struck sharply on one end. Stringers. A can with one end plugged out with sufficient pressure, this end will flip in, but the other end will flip out. Leaker. A can with a crack or hole in the containers casually that has caused leakage. So these are the cans you can see when we go for canning. These are the different types of spoilage I told you, swell. Top swell, like first one is post top swell. In top swell means it is can means one side it is sail. In second means both side we have to do. That means for upper side also, lower side also. That is called as hard swell. And third one is flippers. So in flippers, like first one, third one, in third one is these are the flippers we use. These are the flippers we use like Springer. So Springer we use like this one is Springer, fourth image, and fifth one is Leaker. So the fifth one Leaker means this type of storage will be occurs. Containers for packaging of end product. So different type containers we use for packaging. Both tin and glass containers are used in canning industries, but in tin containers are preferred. In containers are more preferred, though in glass containers, when we supply from one area to the another area, there is a chance of damage. Tin containers. Tin cans are made up of thin steel plate of low carbon content, lightly coated on both sides with thin metal. It is difficult to coat the steel plate uniformly, and during the process of manufacture, now microscopic spots are always left uncoated. Although the coating may appear preferred to the content of the can may react with these uncoated spots, resulting in discoloration of the product and corrosion of the tin plate. It is necessary, therefore, to coat the inside of the can with some materials which prevents the discoloration but does not affect the flavor of wholesomeness of the content. This process is known as lacquering. In lacquering, what we have to do? We have to use some materials like lacquers we use. That lacquers will prevent the discoloration but does not affect the flavor and wholesomeness of the content. Type of cans. So there is a different types of cans we use like three-piece can and two-piece can depends on the structures we use. Three-piece can and aluminum cans and steel cans we use depending on the materials. Like aluminum can we use or we can use the steel cans. Three-piece cans consist of three components: a bottom lid, a cylindrical body, a top lid, a lid with a lid and opening on the side. Like in first image you can see these are three-piece can. Two-piece can consist of two components: a body integrated with a bottom lid and a lid with a lid and opening. Like you can see here, the lid is have an opening, and second first one the body integrated with a bottom lid. And in this you can see a cylindrical body. These are the cylindrical body, and the top a lid with lip or an opening. So some like in this they have the openings also. Like this they have the openings. Aluminum can and steel can, depending upon the materials we can use. Either we can use aluminum cans or we can use the steel cans. To prevent the discoloration, lacquering is done. There is a two type of lacquers we use: acid resistant and sulfur resistant. The acid resistance means we can call as R enamel or AR cans. They are coated with this or called as R enamel. R means acid resistant enamel or AR cans. Meant for the high acid food commodity. They are mainly meant for the high acid food commodity like raspberry, strawberry, and apricot. Second one is sulfur resistance. Sulfur resistance means they are called as C enamel. C enamel can be coated with it's known as C enamel, sulfur resistance or SR cans. Meant for the low acid foods like peas, corns, and beans. So these are two types: acid resistant and sulfur resistant. Sulfur resistant means they are called as C enamel and they are mainly used for the low acid foods. And acid resistance they are called as R enamels and they are mainly used for the high acid food commodity. These are the equipment used in canning. Continuous rotatory pressure sterilizers. These are mainly used for the canning purpose. Spray washer. In this we have to wash the fruits or commodity by the spraying the water. Mechanical grader. So in this we have to grade the fruits based on their size. So these are the different components are there. In that, thus according to the size we have to collect the fruits and we have to go for grading. Like this, these are the different sizes are there according to that tool. Next is peelers. In peelers we have to peel the fruits, like we have to remove the outer skin of the fruits with the help of peelers. Next is can peeling machine. So normally this is the machine we use for the peeling the cans. Next is exhausting. So these are the exhausting. We have to give the high temperature 74 degrees centigrade temperature. We have to exhaust the air. Next is sealing and cleaning. So normally we have to seal the product with sealing machine. Next is advantage of canning. So these are the main efficient and long shelf life. That means we can store them for the 2 to 25 years. It will increase the shelf life of the product. No cold chain during the transportation. If they are hermetically sealed means there is no required of during no cold chain is required. Normally we can transport. Do not need to keep them in refrigerator. We can't keep them into the refrigerator. Also lower energy expenditure when heating due to the storage at room temperature. Easy to store, they are quick to prepare. Great stability. Compared to the traditional method, we can store them for the longer period of time. 100% of the tin can is completely recycled and feed straight back into the material cycle. Easy opening due to the pull of heat. They can easily open them. Few or no pressure, no preservation used in the preservation of high quality foods. So these are the different importance major advantage of canning. Think this is all about the canning. Thank you.